Hi, my name is Rachel McCarthy. I currently reside in New Jersey. I wanted to explain some things to some people who may or may be close to being in a similar situation that I have been in right now. Dyfs, or they're known as Dcp&P now, took my son from the hospital after I gave birth to him in January of this year. Now, they got involved in my life when I was still pregnant with my son due to my ex, Chris Sturgis, who lives at 112 Branchwood Drive in Deptford, New Jersey, if anybody feels like going over to kick his ass. I know a lot of people I'm friends with would love to, so. Anyway, he made an anonymous call to Dyfs and then boasted about it on the internet, which beats the whole anonymous thing. But he made a call saying a bunch of false information that Dyfs did check and find out that it was not true, but then proceeded to open a case anyway. And when they found that I had disabilities, mental disabilities, but I am high functioned in them, when they found that out, they decided that I wasn't fit to be a mother just because I have disabilities. They lied about it to our faces, but they say the reason why I don't have my son back, and he's almost 1 year old now, is because they think I'm low functioned in my disabilities. Now, a low function person cannot make a video like this. A low function person cannot make her own doctor's appointments to get there on her own and cook for herself and clean for herself. I can do all that. And honestly, they probably pay off the doctors that are contracted through them to say the lies about us. They have forged paperwork. We don't have proof, but we've seen it for ourselves. Me and my husband have been struggling with Dyfs for almost a year now, and in January, we find out if we get custody of our son. Now, Dyfs is a very shady organization. They are known to lie to the parents that they've taken their kids from. They are known to pretty much do anything to the parents to have the right to be parents. Cannot get their kids just so they can make some money. A Dyfs employee can make a lot of money per year just from opening cases. They're in it for the money, basically, and of course they'll lie about it. But they're very shady and they're not trustworthy. Anyway, if you are a person who's pregnant, or if you're a person who has ever or is considering calling Dyfs, this is the New Jersey Dyfs people, just so you know. I would advise against it. The current caseworker on my case right now, Christy Johnson, she is very shady. She's very vague. We have asked a million times for copies of the paperwork that we have legal rights to have, and she's totally ignored us. And the first worker we had, her name was Maluska. She was just as shady and ignored us a lot about questions we actually do have rights to know. If you don't want your kids, or if your kids are in danger or something, do not call Dyfs. They will take them away unfairly, and they will treat you like shit. If anybody is in danger, go to a relative or somebody else. Just do not call Dyfs. They will not do anything for you. They will not help you. And they're trying to take my son away just because he's a baby. And because they think we're low function when we're not. And all this is caused by my ex's fault. He called Dyfs on me because he was trying to extort money from me, and I said no. So, he said I owed him money for things I did not owe him for. And so in revenge, because he is an immature child and a sociopath, he called Dyfs on me just for revenge because he does not know how to handle the word no. So, that's basically the sum of it. Go ahead and beat him up for all I care. You have his address.